Now, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video, and welcome to the official G's and Vibes YouTube channel. Yesterday, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi G himself, or Gachagua, represented President William Ruto in a closed-door consultative meeting at his home place in Karen. So that meeting was attended by Mudavadi, Moses Wetangula, Kimani Ichung'wah, and JB Muturi. One thing that you have noticed about the attendees of this meeting are the topmost, senior-most government officials, because we have Rigathi Gachagua as the Deputy President, second in command in the Republic of Kenya. We have Mudavadi as the Prime Cabinet Secretary of the Republic of Kenya. We have Moses Wetangula, the third in command and the Speaker of the National Assembly. We have Kimani Ichung'wah, who is currently the majority leader of the National Assembly, and also we have the AG himself, former Speaker of the National Assembly, JB Muturi. So after that meeting, Rigathi Gachagua tried to convince us that they only discussed about the Kenya Kwanza Alliance plan, but I strongly oppose that allegations or that statement made by Rigathi Gachagua, simply because, first of all, that meeting was held at his own private home in Karen, a closed-door consultative meeting, which was a very private meeting. I personally believe that if they wanted to discuss about the Kenya Kwanza Alliance plan, they should have done that in an open space, like in the office of Rigathi Gachagua. So in this video, I just want to give you the real details, the top secret in that meeting that they discussed. But before that, just in case you're currently watching and you haven't subscribed, I'm just requesting you, just hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for subscribing. You can also press the notification bell down below so that every time I upload a video here, YouTube will automatically update you by sending you the notifications. Otherwise, to my returning subscribers, I also want to appreciate you so much for your continued support. Feel very much welcome as you watch, and I really don't take your support for granted. I appreciate you so much. Let us go straight into the details of this private meeting convened by Rigathi Gachagua yesterday. I personally believe that, first of all, they discussed on crafting a bill to regulate Raila Odinga's protests across the country. The truth of the matter is that recently on Tuesday, during Raila Odinga's Kamukunji rally, Raila made a promise to conduct several rallies, several demonstrations to oppose William Ruto's Finance Bill 2023. And currently, as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, the Bay Area North member of the National Assembly by the name Geoffrey Ruku has already proposed a bill in Parliament so that they can increase the powers of the senior most police officer to call off any protest that will be conducted across the country. So in this meeting, ladies and gentlemen, I personally believe that Rigathi Gachagua wanted to discuss that so that when this bill is proposed in Parliament, the Speaker of the National Assembly, in collaboration with the majority leader Kimani Ichung'wah, will have to organize on how to make this bill to pass, simply because the truth of the matter is that the Kenya Kwanza Alliance have the majority in Parliament. Therefore, they have their say, and the opposition, who are currently the minority leaders, who are the minority in the National Assembly, they will have their own way. So majority will have their say, the minority will have the majority will have their way, while the minority will have their say. They will have to talk about it. But basically, the essence of this meeting was to discuss this issue, to craft a bill to regulate Raila Odinga's street protests and demonstrations. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, in this meeting, they discussed on how to counter Raila Odinga's demonstrations, street protests, and the rallies. Just like I had said it earlier on, that Raila Odinga promised to conduct several demonstrations. And currently, as we speak, Raila Odinga has already initiated collection of signatures. What he requires is over 1 million signatures across the country from the people of the Republic of Kenya, so that Raila Odinga can oppose the Finance Bill 2023 through referendum. This clearly indicates that Raila Odinga is doing everything possible to stop William Ruto's Finance Bill 2023. I will still do a video on that if Raila Odinga will succeed or if he will fail completely, because Raila Odinga started opposing that bill in Parliament. He was humiliated. He took that matter to the court of law using Okia Omtata. The court of law, actually the Supreme Court, dismissed that petition. Raila Odinga has tried the demonstration street protest, and recently he was talking in Kamukunji rally, where he gave out a very poor speech on how the Kenyans will behave to counter or to stop paying taxes to William Ruto, which will lead to the economic sabotage. And currently Raila Odinga is collecting signatures to oppose the Finance Bill 2023 through a referendum. So basically, this is what all these leaders discussed on how to counter Raila Odinga's issues, opposing the Finance Bill 2023. Thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, they talked about the Finance Bill 2023. Currently, as we speak, the Finance Bill is already active because William Ruto put his own sign. It was passed completely. So what next? Because the truth of the matter is that majority of Kenyans have accepted that bill, but it is not a perfect bill for them because it has its own challenges. Kenyans will have to pay a lot with the current situation in the country, the economic situation, the high cost of living. So what next with the Finance Bill 2023? How will they campaign for the Finance Bill 2023? Those are the kind of issues that they wanted to discuss. When Raila Odinga opposes, if they are not careful, Raila Odinga can capture the attention of the people. So they will have to move on and campaign for this Finance Bill 2023 so that the ordinary wananchi can understand. Because Raila Odinga is including a lot of propaganda within this bill. And the use of propaganda in politics is very, very, very dangerous. So they will have to talk about that issue. And finally, they talked about the bipartisan approach talks. The truth of the matter is that Raila Odinga and the Azimio Alliance leaders decided to reject the bipartisan approach talks, whereby the representative and the Kenya Kwanza Alliance representatives were there to discuss. Officially, the Kenya Kwanza Alliance have called upon the Raila Odinga Azimio Alliance to still reconsider going back to the bipartisan approach talks so that they can discuss on this matter, on these issues. How will they convince Raila Odinga to go back to the proposed bipartisan approach talks? Those are the kind of issues that they discussed in that meeting. I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below. Let me know what you know about this, or what's your opinion on this private meeting. Do you agree with Gachagua that this meeting was only based on the agenda of the Kenya Kwanza Alliance plan? Or maybe there are other things that they discussed in that meeting? I don't have much. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, my name is Jason. Bye bye.